Everybody doing CoD Rec League? We are back, and it is still mixed night, baby. Bronze, mixed south going down. Atlanta Dazed, Florida Puppeteers. And it's another Skid Row hardpoint. I'm T Morgan. I'm joined by Q. Q, how you doing, boss?
Oh, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. We're back and doing another, hopefully breathtaking Skid Row hardpoint. Last one was kind of fun. We seen a breakaway halfway through the map. Wonder if we get a little closer this time. But TJ gonna do some cleaning up inside the hill. It looks like it'll go the way of the Puppeteers to start here at P1, with the rotation currently being the Dazed in control anyway. So 17 to 11. They got a little bit of time on that P1, but looking to hold this P2 as the break starts now.
You got the Atlanta Dazed often the turtle around that P2 side. Have to see if it works out for him, but as two members get beamed off the hill, it's not looking great so far. You do got Tom Verdict holding the line, able to find Caesar. It's going to be a big kill here. He's got to let his team work out of the tunnel, but he does get traded out. Now it's Jester and crew, but they just all fall. And the Puppeteers take it with 45 seconds left. That's a lot of time, and it doesn't look like the Dazed are too keen to go get it.
Yeah, no, I mean, that break was nice and slow and kind of quick, I guess, at the very start. But, yeah, it ended up working out either way. And now they got all these guns turned outwards. And it seems like they're coming on the better side of the trade. So with Atlanta just a little bit confused, it looks like they're now kind of committing to just that we should take over new, which is a good plan by all things. So Kyle gonna try and play some of these exit kills here. Might have a couple lucky ones. There's one for free. Gonna look to the second one. That'll be a two-piece for Kyle. Pulls out that Ravnica like he's got something to prove. I like it. As we see TJ flying in, he'll get picked up on the back. So at least some good kills off for the start of this P3 for the Dazed.
Yeah, it is good work for Dazed to get back around towards that P3 side. Kyle gets picked up by Jester, though. It's going to be up to Verdict to try and hold this line once again. But the trade is quick. And TJ on a pinch is going to find one, goes for two, and picks it up. It's traded out by Kyle, though. That's going to allow the Puppeteers to get into the hill here. Get some nice nades out of Kyle as well. They got to try to get Caesar off of this little cubby spot. It can be so hard to get into the hill when somebody's playing right here, but so far the Puppeteers are playing very well. But I mean, the Atlanta Dazed are breaking in. Kyle's going crazy with a big two-piece. You got Proofy to clean it up, and this is a great contest here from the Florida Puppeteers. You don't want to let that lead get any bigger.
Yeah, I mean, they kept it down, kept them low on those points. So, I mean, Dazed are now going to be about 50-ish, 40-ish points away come the end of this one, with the rotation currently in the favor of the Puppeteers as these shots are going down. Caesar finds that one, gets traded out by the nade, but their kill will go down. So we do see a little bit of contention across the map, but in the meantime, it currently is the Puppeteers who hold the inside track to the point. So finding some of these apartment kills are the Florida Puppeteers. So looking towards the Dazed, they gotta find a break soon because this is getting out of hand.
It is getting a little out of hand here. Florida Puppeteers in through that God step side. You can see where the Dazed are spawning that back apartments. They're all flooding in through the backside, but you gotta find Caesar and Jester in the hill, and Jester's gonna find two. He's on a little 3 streak right now, and his team is going up quite a bit here. As Verdict finds a big kill in the middle of the map, this may allow Dazed to get rotated around here. And man, if they can find one good hold, they wouldn't be too far out of this.
No, if they could just get a good setup going here, and they found one of these early tough kills they needed to, but there's two more members that kind of stuck up close. Kyle's got to be ready for this. He's going to get some shots. Not really getting any timing there on his side, so fortunately going to get traded there. And another one from Caesar as the filler kills come in from the rest of the team. Just when it felt like the Dazed got ahead of the 8 ball there, they get knocked down from behind. So unfortunately, rip Jester as he is frying right now out on this garbage can, holding this garage down, finding another one there, and it's all blue on that side of the map. So a lot of hard, heavy work ahead of the Dazed.
Yeah, you gotta try to cross this ticket side, and that is easier said than done, especially when you got Diaz pushed up like that. The trade from Kyle is good. Now it's TJ's turn to be a menace in that garage. Kyle actually was able to cross as well, but doesn't quite check the right corner there onto Caesar. So now the Florida Puppeteers are about to get, I mean, they are spitting very close to 200 points here. And Atlanta Dazed are still sitting underneath 50. I mean, this is looking a little tough here for the side of Dazed. We're going to need to see a good regain out of them here on the next set of rotations. And Rip Jester just got a streak and then some. So it may be a little tough.
Yeah, I mean, like, there always is the opportunity, right, that you do get lucky. You get 30, 40 seconds of this P1 or even all of it, and you just happen to pick the right time to rotate over to P2, find a way in, and you can kind of chain those together, but that happens so frequently, right? And often it's obviously harder to do that. If you were the team that was behind coming into this moment, it's unlikely you pull that off now, so have to see if it's possible, as Vance is seemingly looking like he wants to do it. He wants to be the man for the job. Sees that man up top, but knows he needs to shoot that P2, man. The slide, the shots, not able to connect with any of it, unfortunately. Seattle will clear all these members out. P2 just about to pop with 5 more seconds. Gotta be a miracle for the Dazed.
Yeah, we're going to need somebody to go absolutely nuclear here. We need a 6-piece, and we need it fast. And Diaz is working on a 4 streak as well. So there's a couple cruise missiles that may be in play here. We do know that Jester's got one, and this guy is beaming out of the hill right now. 14-4, make it 15-4, putting on a show. And Florida Puppeteers can win here, and that entire roster of the Dazed is pushing down the tunnel right now. Kyle able to find a team kill and a regular kill, but TJ is going to shut that down. And I mean, well, I guess now the Florida Puppeteers can't win here anymore, so Dazed live to fight another day.
Yeah, we get at least one more hill for the Dazed to, again, work on that miracle and maybe even just simply get to that 100-point mark, as Vance is on the backside, finds one, gonna get the shots down, get him, Vance. Here we go, there's the second one. That'll be a big 2-piece for Vance. Maybe he can find this third man out back towards Laundry too, but even just blocking that off for now will be good. Finding some good external kills right here at the Dazed. 3 dead in the feed. That's exactly what we're looking to see. Shooting up the trophies. It looks like they're going to get some good time on P3.
There we go. They need to turn up right here. They're going to narrowly avoid that 100-point club if they can get in there. The cruise missile was invested, and Vance wins the big one against Jester. It's going to shut him down, send him back to that respawn screen towards that ticket side. It's going to be up to Kyle to try and find a couple kills here, but Diaz invests the cruise missile as well. And unfortunately, you don't escape the 100-point club. You are as close as it can be, 250 to 100. And Florida Puppeteers are shooting here in bronze mix.
Yeah, absolutely frying out there. I mean, really just
you can kind of see who's got ice. It's a good way to test your team early on, you know, when there's a lot of time to work with down the road.
No, I couldn't have said it better myself, as we do see the Dazed pushing out towards this A-bomb now. I mean, we're seeing a 4 split for the Puppeteers there, just covering the entire map, and it looks like one man will get active, but Proofy's going to be waiting on him.
It's a good disciplined kill out of Proofy there. Caesar finds Verdict. He's just going to lock down this A site, and he's getting a little aggressive here. I kind of like this. Just forcing these players back into that P2 side. You can see those other blue arrows. Reinforcements from Jester towards the box side and Diaz through the back, but that just opens the map wide open. And D and Dazed just find the seam. They get the bomb down at B for free, and we got a 3v3 retake.
Yeah, I love that out of the Dazed. They kind of just snapped on once they knew the jig was up at A. They're like, we better just take our chance to overwhelm them at B, and they've done so now. 3v2, numbers in their favor. Vance is on the trail of one, gonna get the shots down, not gonna find the kill. Kyle will trade that one out for him, but Caesar's gonna trade that now back. 2v1, and the shots to the back will come. So Dazed putting a quick one on the board. We'd love to see that.
There we go. Maybe the COD gods were smiling down on Dazed a little bit there, just kind of, you know, red seed a little seam right through the map there, and they just found their way right to that B bomb site towards mid. And that's what we kind of saw, you know, some of the pros doing early on in this Rio, especially from Atlanta FaZe. Actually, they were kind of bouncing the bomb back and forth, you know, like it was Moscow search and destroy from Cold War. So maybe we've seen these players kind of try to adapt some of that play style of their own. But Jester's got a nice place to watch the flank here as Caesar finds a first blood. I mean, the Florida Puppeteers are looking to strike back here. TJ finding one on the verdict. That's going to open A for the bomb plant now, and you can see that call going through, but they're going to have to deal with this quick flank from Proofy. I don't know if they're going to read it if he goes.
Seems to have found his way in. He's going to get the shots out. He's going to get the shot on the non-moving member. The second man down. The third kill comes in for Vance, too. This is now 2v1. Caesar's got kind of a good angle on this, though. I don't think he was spotted there either. Oh, he had to find that kill, but he couldn't get it. That will be a beautiful retake from the two members, Proofy and Vance, of the Dazed. Finding all the kills they needed to make that happen. That's 2-0.
What a play out of Proofy there. I mean, once again, COD God smiling down. He's found the really good timing to go ahead and hit that flank. You know, it's killed the player looking over the bomb planter and was picked up Jester off the bomb plant as well. And I think, who's that with him? Vance? Yeah, Vance on a 3 streak and Proofy on a 4. I mean, they might be able to pick up some early cruises here.
Yep, that would be big. It would potentially eliminate the kind of God setup you can get over on that A bomb, right? I mean, I'm not even sure. Can you get a cruise into P1? I'm not really recalling. I think there's windows up there, ain't there? They installed the big high beamers, but
yeah, there are.
So therefore, a cruise is always good on Rio, really. So it'd be big if they could get either of them. But obviously, a lot to be done before then. They'd just like to see the round win again. And right now, they've kind of stalled out the push A side. And just again, Proofy's gonna find that kill, waiting on the Puppeteers to overcompensate, over push on the street. But this trade will come back for Diaz.
Ooh, that was a good beam set of Diaz there to find that kill. Now they're trying to turtle up just for a moment here. Diaz able to find a kill onto Proofy there, shuts down the streak as well. You love to see it out of the guy. That's going to cause the Dazed to kind of stop in their tracks for a moment here, Q. It seems like maybe they want to go to B, but I don't know. They're just kind of trying to freeze, maybe bait out one of these players.
It feels like Diaz is on all sides of the map watching the long angle right now. I'd be a little scared of him too myself. And I mean, Tester's been quiet in this one so far, but you know he'll always react. I mean, look at this. He's just sitting here waiting. What timing's he going to get as he peeps this? Oh, there goes the bomb down. He's not going to get his trade even. So 2v1. Diaz finds that one now. It's a 2v1 for Vance. He's got to clutch up here.
Vance gets spotted by TJ and right into the eyes of Diaz. And he gets taken out. So Florida Puppeteers on the board. Not going down too many rounds here. And that's an ace for Diaz, actually.
Well, and I mean, he covered, got that kill at long A, ran all the way back over to the other cop truck, hopped up on there, got a kill long B, and then made sure he played the bridge flank. I don't remember his third kill he popped, but my man was moving on Rio, so we like to see that. We like to see the ARs still get to have their fun on Rio, because you know, it can get kind of mixy where it feels like everybody's just running a sub and world starring each other.
You can't feel that way. We'll have to see what they can do here on this attacking side. I haven't seen any, you know, good smoke gameplay yet. I'd like to see maybe trying to get a smoke down towards that A side, hit something, and as I say it, smoke gets invested. TJ with some nice beams onto Proofy, sitting him down. And there it is. Maybe I was seeing ghosts there first, but there's the smoke. TJ running it down, making plays this round. That's a good two-piece out of him.
Yeah, this is exactly what you want, right? Especially you just want some of those players that are going to make some of those plays that make the map feel easier for the rest of you. And TJ has done that. As Kyle's going to nade that. And look, he almost ran right into that. But going to play the whoopsie around the ring with him, but not able to win it in the end. Caesar's going to pick him up. So it'll be a 4v1 now. On to Vance to create a miracle. Might find this first one. Good shots out of Vance there to kill Diaz. That'll stop a shriek, I guess, at the very least. So now as we look to Vance, he's kind of got shot now. This will jiggle be up. Be a little tough for him to get over there.
Yeah, he's got to deal with Jester right in his grill, too, and he just can't do that. Florida Puppeteers are going to tie it up now. Maybe the Atlanta Dazed have to go back to the drawing board here, try to find some advantage during the search and destroy once again, because they just let the previous one they had slip.
A couple hero plays, though, right? We had Diaz the round before. That round it seemed like TJ was opening the map, so just got to find a little bit back of that if you're the Dazed. I mean, Proofy and Vance got to find some more success again, keep going forward. They've been pretty good on these attacks so far. They're usually able to bait out a Puppeteer member. We'll have to see if the Puppeteers kind of hammer on the brakes a bit more than they usually do, but with these stuns hitting, I don't know if that's going to slow down the Puppeteers. Hit a nade too. Jester's takes every bit of him right now not to go chase that. I know it.
Yeah, he wants it bad. Guy's foaming at the mouth. Doesn't have too many kills. I like this passive hold here from Florida. They're kind of inviting him into A. You can see Diaz backing off just a little bit. Oh, and the calls from TJ are in. I mean, these guys are setting a web right now. Kyle's going to go ahead and take the bait and start planning. TJ finds one, finds two. Some nice shots and a slam. And he's eventually traded out by Vance, and the bomb does get planted. So now we have a 2v3 situation with Puppeteers on all sides.
I don't mind this from the Dazed, though. They got kind of the two-men stack. Oh, but nobody even goes that way, and then he gets shot in the back. So kind of unfortunate for that, but there's the first kill, so they're going to have to push him now. 20 seconds to go. Gonna have to take some fights. Kyle's gonna get spotted. The shots are gonna go through. Not gonna find it right away, though, as he pulls back. The diffuser's on. Oh, he's not gonna be able to kill him in that second. The laydown, not gonna work out. I mean, you could see it kind of there for him, but would have been tricky nonetheless. So, I mean, like you said, I think that was all came back to TJ Wright, giving all that information, make sure his players got in there, and finding the two-piece right away.
Yeah, the second kill was real clutch out of him. Giving up boxes in that situation would have been very tough. You love to tip it out of the kid. That's 2 rounds in a row. He's kind of put him on his back and said, you know what, guys, let me take the initiative here. And I also love that play call from Florida to kind of just back off a, let's say, they played the retake. They were able to find a first blood on one of the guys on the edge and one of the roamers. And it just some really, really good play for him here. But now you can see him kind of giving a 2-2 spread, able to find a first blood. Once again, you got Caesar finding Proofy. And now Kyle maybe going to be able to even that out.
Shot for TJ, not going to quite land. He's just going to put the bomb down. He's confident that his pressure alone gave him the space for the bomb. Watch the member drop for his own team. Oh, he did. He didn't even do it. Okay, well, fair enough. He's gonna, he comes back, finds another kill, too. Now this is a 2v1. I mean, this round has really popped off in a matter of seconds. It's going to be on Vance now to hopefully find some timing if he's going to get in here. As he comes to look, he's walking around now. Wow, they're planting for the safe side, too. It's like they figure Vance would be on this side by now. Oh, and going to get a bit of information. The bomb plant should give him the rest. So, this timing now. The shots onto TJ are good. Vance has made himself a 1v1. He knows where the other member is, and he's going to take his reach out at it. I like this from Vance. This is a good play. Let's see if it works out for him.
Yeah, he may be able to get a good timing here. Oh, no. Trust your gut, Vance.
We'll see.
He wanted to do it bad. Now they're going to square up in you. Oh, he lets Caesar know where he is, though.
Okay. Okay.
And now he's going to try to take a wrap again. This is a little tough here. One more square up at you. Come on. No. Chall each other.
Chall him.
Chall him.
Oh, no. For Vance, that's got to hurt. That'll one will hurt now, and then it will hurt twice as much in the VOD review. I think if he comes back to look again, he's going to be like, he's going to say, I bet you I got horrible timing, and then he's going to watch, and he's going to see just how bad that went, really. I mean, he had, I think, like 3, we'll call them good and proper reads. Shout out to my England friends. I mean, like, I don't know. I felt like that was well played by Vance for the most part, but just couldn't get the other dog to catch the bone.
Yeah, I mean, he was really trying there. Just made so many right calls, but just, little micro decisions. COD is a game of milliseconds. It's all reactions out here, folks. And speaking of, you got TJ once again playing a creddy angle. Hopefully, going to be able to find a couple kills here. I mean, this has been his MO on this Search and Destroy. Just playing a nice spot and waiting for an opportune time to pop 2.
Well, Jester's going to rip that man off the truck, though, so that'll make it even easier now. The push is going to come through. They don't know TJ's there. That'll be 4-2 now. This is getting out of hand quickly, as yes, it is Kyle now. Only the man up. He's going to have to create a miracle. There comes the shots. He'll find one, but the double chow is in. It'll be a flawless round for the Puppeteers. I mean, I guess a meaningless death there before.
Yeah, it seems like the Puppeteers just really know how they want to work those defenses. They're playing kind of heavy towards the mid side, and double stacking A a little bit and just letting the attacking team take initiative, and that's kind of what you should do on Rio. It seems like with how small it is very easy to lose players, because how fast they can get to either side of the map.
Yeah. Yeah, no, exactly. I mean, it definitely favors the confident team and trading players out, as we kind of see now a little bit more of a vested interest from the Days. They got a little bit more forward on this one, so I like that. They found their kill, but are they going to over push now? It looks like they're kind of wanting to get active. They think this A push is quick because they have the info on the man in the garage, but will they pick up these flank kills? It's just a good angle for Jester.
Yeah, I think they kind of made themselves known, second guess just for a moment there, and it didn't really work out, but Verdict and Proofy combined for 2. TJ is able to trade out Verdict, though. Now he's in a 1v1 situation. He's got bomb in hand. And Proofy's taking a wrap, and I mean, these players are literally just running exact opposite routes of each other.
Well, at one point they will meet, even if it sadly, like Vance's last scenario, is with 7.5 seconds left on the clock, but hopefully we will see it sooner than that, as this is it for the Days. Go down 2-0 in the series. If they don't find this kill right now, would put them in a position with the worst lead in COD for the other team if they're able to find it. So Proofy, learning from that last round, watching Vance, thinks he might be the bridge player. Not going to do, though. He's on the other side of the map. Here it is, the matchup, but TJ's more ready for it. He will send the Puppeteers up 6-2 in the Search and Destroy, which will end it, putting them up 2-0 in the series.
I mean, yeah, Florida Puppeteers are looking good in this S&D. I mean, they really kind of had to field Dazed back, everybody. We are here on the invasion control, and unfortunately, the Codcaster is bugged, but Spectator is serviceable. So we're gonna see it here, and we got Caesar and the crew on defense first. This is the Florida Puppeteers we're on board with now, but you had Verdict able to come out on top of those trade battles, and our Diaz is now in the A hill here, and Kyle is in there as well, so they're going to be able to get some progression towards that A side.
Yeah, these trades are going back and forth. Unfortunately, a team kill coming through, but they were able to kill the last remaining member on that A point. So remember, this is Seattle on the defense, currently up 2-0 in the series, looking to end it on this control, starting on the defense, and they're going to try and clear out this B point too, as Jester is back to flying around the map. You tied him down for a bit of that search and destroy, but you can't keep him too tied down, as here he is back in a respawn, jumping around.
And this cutoff right here is so key to just kind of pinning those players back into that back palace area. And, they're able to cap that B point, it looks like. So you've only got A to deal with if you're the Atlanta Dazed, but that is easier said than done. They find 2 big kills there, Q. They may be able to snowball this.
Yeah, I'm going to try and fly towards the point now, you would think, as trophies are going down. I mean, Vance finds 1 in the feed. They're going to trade out. 3v3 on the map close now. TJ's going to fly into the diner, see what he can find in there. I mean, this is just kind of the waiting battle, as Verdict will find 1, but TJ going to snap up 2 of them, but this close kill from Verdict might give them a chance towards A, but in the meantime, it's TJ just making the middle of the map his home, finding 3 kills now, at least in this life. Yep, 3 as he is on his way to the cruise. Need 3 more, obviously. Just getting a bit of information, shooting that guy going to dark. Got the buddy system going up in diner right now. Just, trying to get control of the map. They're currently down 4 lives right now, and that's 2 for the day, so maybe this will be an opening.
As you can see, Caesar trying to slip the net here, but Vance is in the front. He's going to have that clock stopped at 39. Kyle finds a big one on TJ into the backside, and you've got more kills ringing out for the Days. It's going to be up to Caesar to try to break in here. Vance spots him and chows out, but isn't able to find the kill. Caesar is so weak, but he's not able to get in. You still got some members of the Atlanta Dazed on the hill. Now it is up to Jester and the boys to try to mad dash in there. They are not going to be able to do it. Atlanta Dazed take round 1.
Okay, we may not have a proper UI. We may not have our proper tools and stuff, but that's only helping the Days so far. They looked fantastic on that round. They were winning in the kills. I mean, we're just seeing it from a different POV now, and this POV, it looks good.
Yeah, maybe they were a little shy,
Oh, we got the helmet cams even.
Yeah, it's Milsim now.
Hey, this is a proper Navy SEAL angle of just Kyle, but taking his time to make sure his gear's in check. Maybe got all of his tools, including the camera on top of his helmet. But as we see this start out right now, it looks like TJ's finding a kill on the map over. It looks like this A hit might be the plan right now if you are Seattle Surge. So Seattle Sloth that is anyway, and Kyle is just trying to throw anything he can in there. It's all getting soaked up. He's gonna have to chow eventually here. The ticks are going.
Ooh, he does a lot of damage, and he's able to let Verdict clean it up for him. 2 ticks down at A is not a great start for a defense here. You can see they're keeping that gas pedal down towards that A side, but we have seen teams defend this B side of the map, but it's a little easier said than done. If they're able to capture B here, it could be very tough for the Dazed.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like they're really quite ready to give up this A push. I mean, they've made their way over there. I kind of forget. I'm pretty sure Proofy is on that Dazed team, right? So it looks like they'll be just securing that spot as the Sloths are going to finish up this B capture. So only one more tick to go. Plenty of time, plenty of lives to do it, but it can be tough getting into that A point.
Oh, Kyle almost went big there. You do have Vance setting up shop, making sure nobody is in the backside. It's going to be key as you let your teammates come off respawn here. He is able to spot that one towards the top. Now they're just kind of holding the line here. There's so many lives to deal with and 1:30 on the board. I mean, this is going to be a long battle.
Yeah, got to hold those irons as the members made it in. 2 kills on the backside will make this a little easier. Verdict's going to get a nade in, but he's going to go down pretty quickly. So going to need to see a lot of work from Proofy right now, and he's got to get in there. He's not going to. That, I would think, is it. Yes, that will be the Sloths answering back with a quick offensive round for themselves. So maybe the offensive wins will be the name of the game in this control.
It is seeming that way so far, and that's what we saw in the search as well. I mean, there was just so many offensive wins off rip that, you know, I think maybe these teams know something we don't know. You know, maybe holding a setup isn't more advantageous. It's just kind of running at them.
Yeah, set up, schmet up, you know, it's, those don't matter. We just need the gunny, baby, and the Carolina Royal Raven skin. Love this out of Verdict, but he will get ripped by TJ, who's been quite active in this series so far, so I'm gonna have to look to neutralize him right now as the early kills are going their way right now. But Proofy finding a little bit of work, and they're getting the kill in B. They're just looking to make sure they get B first, which I don't mind that as a strategy. I mean, you're even on ticks right now, 1-1, right? Maybe you're thinking it'll be a bit more of a defensive setup, these 2 attacks in a row, right? But either way, Diaz ain't a stranger to find those long-range kills, and he does that with a rival twice there.
Oh, Proofy getting a little mixy over here. Finds 2 of his own. He's still got TJ to deal with around here somewhere. Oh, and it was Jester, and he's able to find those kills as well. And now they can no longer get towards this B side. They're starting to get pushed back just a little bit here. We're going to need to see some big plays here. Vance does find Caesar with the nade, and TJ almost slides for, or Kyle almost slides for 2, but TJ's good for 3 on the board, and he finally gets traded out here by Verdict. They got to cap at B here, man. They've wasted a lot of time.
Yeah, this close spawn should give them a good opportunity to do that, but nobody's taking up the dark flank right now, at least not right away. They will lose a man because of that error. Traded out again. This is the final battle, and it will go the way of Caesar. So the close spawn again should give them an opportunity, but like they've got to clean this up, because even if they were to get B here, they need to get A after as well. Well, I mean, they don't need to, I guess, but they would be looking to want to do that anyway. But right now, B is obviously the current plan, and they're trying. You can see a little bit of the panic setting in. They're trying to get these guns up. They find 2 ticks now. The 3rd is on the way. Will there be another man to flank this? Here's TJ trying to be that. Oh, and here's the other kill from Dark. This is getting tough.
You just have to have your head on a swivel, looking everywhere at all times, because TJ is in your grill. Verdict able to shut him down, but he doesn't quite get that read. Proofy's able to find 2, though. Slides on. 1.1 second to deal with. No trophies allowed. They've got a little 2-stack going. Oh, this is a cruise missile. they don't time it right and they get wiped off. I mean, that's just a little unfortunate there. But TJ, man, what a round!
I was like, where are they going? Like, there's a second on the clock. We can't be running off. But they knew something that I didn't, I guess.
There we go, folks. We are back. So we had us a reset there. Florida are up 2-1 in this control. Getting started early here. You got our Diaz and crew getting into that A objective and putting a tick on the board right away. They're also up 2-0 in the series queue, so they may be looking to end this one in a heartbeat.
Everybody shout out Iceberg. Everybody go in the chat and say thank you, Iceberg. Thank you, production, as he's got our little recap on the bottom there if you are confused on where we're at. 3 kills do come in for the side of Dazed. Did that clear them off of A, or did they already get A? I think they already got A, which these kills will almost be a bad thing now, as it has spawned them nice and close to this side. And they will push out. The kill is coming through. Kyle finds 1, but 2 go back the other way. This has gotta be do or die now if you're the Dazed, or else this will be a quick reset, as they are already on the way to the first tick. But there'll be a kill from Vance. The trade does come through. TJ is usually good for 1. Jester's gonna find 1 there as well. TJ just being annoying in the middle of the map.
Yeah, TJ picking up right where he left off in the first couple rounds here, going absolutely rogue. Gets traded out by Vance. Now the small stack is in. You got a couple guys on. You got to deal with Verdict and Proofy nearby. They're going to be going huge here as Verdict does get picked up. Now you got Diaz sliding out, putting down tons of damage, finessing behind the pole, just letting his teammates do the work for him. And they're going to win that trade battle. Jester gets right back into the hill, and no more contest. Florida Puppeteers take the control and take the series.
Gonna have to call my agent and get him to renegotiate my contract, but either way, so will Jester.